Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing another drink inspired makeup look. So about a month or so ago, I did a rosé inspired makeup look and you guys seemed to really love it and said I should make a series out of it. So today we are being inspired by one of my favorites, which is a spicy margarita with lots of jalapenos. So this is one of my favorites to drink. And so I figured why not? We have some yellows, some golden tones, some greens in there. I love how it turned out. And I feel like the colors make it perfect for a summer into fall transitional look. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this look today. It's all affordable. It's all e.l.f. makeup once again. So thank you to e.l.f. Cosmetics for sponsoring today's video. I absolutely love their brand. I love the value that they have behind their products. They have so many great affordable makeup products. Like you do not have to spend a ton of money to get a really nice makeup look. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a bunch of my favorite products in this video. They're also a vegan and cruelty-free makeup brand and they do not do any animal testing. So I'm always happy to partner with e.l.f. and recommend their products. So if you guys want to see how I do my eyes, lips, and face using e.l.f. Cosmetics to achieve this margarita inspired makeup look while drinking a margarita, then just keep watching. I don't know why this is not looking as yellowy as I wanted it to. Probably put too much tequila, but that's not really a problem. So yeah, let's get this party started. Let me clip these little hairs back. Do I have any tahini on my lip? I probably just have pepper flakes all over my mouth, but ignore that. In my teeth, not sure. We're gonna have a problem here because I need to get down to business and get this face going, but then my ice is melting. Is there a solution for this? So I'm gonna start with my face like I did in my last e.l.f. video. I'm gonna use pretty much the same products because I really liked how my face products were looking. They lasted all day and looked super nice. So I'm gonna be going in with the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. So I love this formula. This is my favorite over the original, the Luminous version. It just gives you a nice little hint of a glow, but also just like really smooths out your skin. So I'm going to put this all over first. Then for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Flawless Finish foundation. This is in the shade Cashew. So I have this and it's a little bit light for my current summer tan. I think I'm also going to mix it with the shade Cocoa, which is obviously super dark. So I think I'm going to apply this to like the perimeter of my face, and then the rest of my face I will use my regular shade Cashew. So this is gonna kind of act as like a cream bronzer, but just in foundation form. I know it looks insane, but that's how we start all of our looks here on my channel. We look crazy, and at the end, we look cute. Or at least I think so. So we're just gonna have a really quick clown Oompa Loompa moment, and then it's gonna fix itself. Just you watch. And when you're doing this kind of like reverse contour situation, you want to make sure you're not swiping too much. Otherwise, you're going to just like defeat the whole purpose of it. And you won't even really realize that you did that. So just kind of make sure to like stipple it in and don't be so crazy willy-nilly like I usually am. Okay, so I had to take a really brief intermission. You might want to check out the bloopers for that one. But anyways, we're gonna move on to concealer, and for that I'm using the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and mine is in the shade Medium Sand. So you don't need a lot with this. Super duper heavy coverage without feeling heavy. Like, I love the finish of this. It's so high quality. I would never think that this would be from the drugstore. It's super good. So I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. sponge. I said this in my last video, but e.l.f. sponges are like my favorite. And then I'm just gonna take some of my Stay All Night Setting Mist, spray my whole face with this. Then I'm just gonna take the flat side of my sponge and really just press all of this in. So it looks super natural, and all of the colors and formulas just kind of like mesh together. And then to set my under eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Halo Glow setting powder in the shade Light Pink, I believe this is. And this just acts as kind of like a little brightening effect under the eyes, because I don't really do too light of concealer, but you can always brighten it with a powder if you prefer. So I'm just gonna be setting like my under eyes and like the center of my face with this. This particular shade is talc free, by the way. Not all of the shades I don't think are talc free, but this one is. So I love that. Time for another sip. So now I'm gonna switch gears and move to the eyes. So I'm going to be using this palette, which is called the Opposites Attract palette. I love all of the shades in here. They have like a nice variety of neutrals and colors and shimmers and mattes. So I thought this would be a good palette because they have some like yellows and greens. So yeah, let's see what we can come up with. So first I'm gonna go in with the shade Saucy in my crease, because after a few margaritas, I can get a little saucy. Not gonna lie. Then I'm just going in with the shade Happy, and I'm going to just put this in the crease as well. It's kind of like a mustardy yellowish color, which reminded me of a margarita. And then underneath the brow, I'm just popping in the shade Fresh. I totally forgot I had this little bite-size eyeshadow palette in the shade Hot Jalapeno. So obviously with the Hot Jalapeno and the Jalapeno Marg, we had to do it. So then I'm gonna take this kind of army green shade right here, and I'm gonna put this in my outer crease. So I'm just gonna pop that in my outer crease. Then I'm just going back in with the shade Happy and just kind of blending that together. I feel like these bite-sized eyeshadow palettes are so good. I also have, I forget what color it is, but it has like the bronzy shades. So good. I use it all the time. I would use it in this video, but I'm trying to step outside my comfort zone and be more colorful. Then I'm going to take this kind of green olive shade. It has a really pretty shimmer in there. I'm just going to use my finger and swipe it on the lid. Then I'm gonna take the gold shade and do the same thing. Just kind of put it on the lid and layer it. Then to add a little bit of shimmer and sparkle, I'm going to take this little liquid cream eyeshadow in the shade 24 Karat Gold. So I love shimmery, like glittery eyeshadows like this. I feel like they just really amp up a look and make them really fun and sparkly. Like, who doesn't love a little glitter, right? I'm just gonna press that in with my finger, only going about like halfway. This is coming out so fun. Then I'm just gonna take that gold once again and put that on my inner corner. Now for the lower lash, I'm just taking the shade Happy, which again is that yellowy shade. And I'm just kind of smudging it underneath. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of the darkest green in the palette and kind of put that on the outer corner of the lower lash and the upper lash. I'm really just like pressing it into the lash line. And dragging it out just a little bit. Then I'm going to go back in with this lighter green shade and blend it out. Margarita break. Now I'm just adding some mascara. And this is the e.l.f. Lash Extending Mascara. But I think I am going to apply false lashes, so I'm not going to put too much of this on. So then I'm going to take a little bit of the H2O Proof eyeliner. This is in the shade Jet Black, and I'm just going to line the very base of my upper lash line, just so when I apply my false lashes, they don't look weird. I'm really tempted to do a wing. Should I do a wing? And here are the lashes I'm using. They are the Winged and Bold lashes. So while my mascara is drying, I'm gonna go off camera and touch up my brows. They got a little funky due to foundation and all that, so I will be right back. So now let's move on to blush. So I'm gonna be using this blush duo in the shade White Peach. One side is a blush and then the other side is a highlighter. So I thought this shade looked really pretty. And this blush from e.l.f. is my new favorite for blush. It's actually their highlighting brush, but I love it for blush. It would also be really good for like under eye setting powder. So I might pick up another one. All right, so I have my blush on, and then I'm gonna go back in and add a little bronzer. And now that everything is kind of like sunk in, I feel like I do need a little bit of bronzer. And I'm gonna be using the contour palette in the shade Dark. And I've been loving this. I use this like almost every day just for like really quick kind of bronzing. I love that it just has a variety of shades. I'm just adding a little bit. I don't need too much because we did like that cream contour situation. But I am going to use this to contour my nose. Then just dab over that with a little bit of excess powder, whatever is left on this brush. Then I'm gonna go in with the highlighter side of this duo. And I think I'm gonna pop it on my inner corner. I want it just like a teeny tiny bit brighter. I'm just gonna add a little bit in there. And I'm also gonna add some to my nose. Then lastly for the lips, I'm gonna keep it pretty nude just because we have a pretty colorful eye and we have a little bit of color on the cheeks and because I love a nude lip. So I'm gonna use this Retro Paradise liner. It came in a set. I actually have another one of these. It came in the Retro Paradise Line and Shine Lip Kit. So I love this. It has a bunch of other lip liner colors, but this one is one of my favorites. I believe it's nude number 2. And I'm just kind of filling in with this as well. In the very center, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this nude lipstick. It is the Seriously Satin Cream lipstick. So it's a very, very pale nude. So I can't apply too much, otherwise it's gonna wash me out. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit in the center. And then I'm just dabbing it in. I'm gonna wrap it up with some setting spray. I'm gonna go in again with this Stay All Night setting mist. really saturate it up. So I'm back with the final look and with another margarita because mine was getting very sad and watery in the background. So I made myself another one. This one is extra spicy. I added more jalapenos and I think I just burnt off all of my taste buds. But anyways, I really like how this look turned out. I know I always say that, but I am always so impressed with myself when I come up with these looks because I don't practice them. And I feel like this is a really fun, colorful kind of summer to fall transitional look as well. Like as the leaves are turning yellowish and golden, we still have some green hanging on in the outer corner, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope you guys liked this look. Let me know which drink you want me to do next in the series. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time.
You guys, I was trying to get a little piece of fuzz out of my eye. Used the hand that I picked up the jalapenos with, and now my eye is on fire! This girl is on fire! No, but really, I'm crying. I'm literally crying actual tears. How do I get it out then? I just want to know. I just want to talk. Oh, God. I need to phone a friend. I need to phone a friend. What am I going to let someone else poke me in the eye? Hold on, I look like Quasimodo.